You know what we're going to do today? We're going to do scene work. It's been a while since we've done that. We want to make sure that when our actors work together, that they play off of each other, that they're listening, they're reacting. We're going to take a look at Erica Wicks and Sam Kavusi.
How do you feel?
Feel good.
Feel good or excellent?
I feel very good. Why?
Just wondering. Do you feel very, very good or just regular good?
I feel very, very, very good.
Well, I was just wondering, if you don't have anything, I don't know. What are you doing for the next 40 or 50 years?
What do you mean?
I was wondering, would you mind marrying me too much?
What?
I said, would you mind marrying me too much?
Yes.
I'm a really good guy,
I want to.
Did you hear about Ralphie's accident?
If we get married, I don't want you hanging around him anymore.
What's wrong with Ralphie?
If we get married, I don't want you hanging around him. There's something about him. I don't want you hanging around him. I just don't.
Well, if I marry you, I don't want you to hang around Emily.
Why can't it just be the two of us?
Do you love me?
Yeah, I do love you.
Well, how about we just hang out with each other?
Okay.
Camera actors. That's the difference between what we do and what the theater people do. It's about close-up. That's where you make your money in movies and television. So next we have Nicole Kemp and Katie Oswald.
I got you some fruit and snacks and stuff.
That's very nice of you, Sarah. Thank you.
I was thinking after all these day trips are done, if your back's feeling better, we should go do a little sightseeing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hey, did I tell you about Julian?
No, what about him?
He takes his vaccinations after supper.
That's nice.
Here's to a year.
Second honeymoon.
So tell me something. So the fact that she had a child that attracted you to her?
What are you getting at, Sarah?
Just want to know.
I swear to you, I had no idea that she was planning on following me here.
So it had nothing to do with the kid?
Put a lid on it. It's over and done with. I don't cross-examine you.
Well, I don't have people following me to Paris.
I couldn't blame you if someone got on a plane and followed you.
You could have stopped it before it left the ground.
Look, I don't own the airline, Sarah.
You could have gone up to her and said, it's over.
No, I couldn't, so drop it already. We're done.
Okay, so now we're going to move to a next scene. This is Tiffany Glow Malloy and Chris Bland.
I'm not interrupting you, am I? Listen, put the book down. We haven't talked in months and we're siblings.
That is so, isn't it?
You're doing well, Sam?
Quite well.
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
We heard about the accident.
I don't like to think about it. I never saw the stop sign, and the other car came out of nowhere. Ordinarily, I'm a very careful driver.
But you're doing okay.
Do you doubt me?
Oh no, not one. Place was awful, wasn't it?
What place is that?
The sanitarium.
It was really wonderful. Actually, they had the best of care, the best food. Everything was simply super.
Why were you drinking so?
I think we've talked enough about me. How do you like California?
All the guys who asked me out were either married or gay or in therapy or all three.
Poor Kristen. You're always on the prowl. Don't you know that the best way to find a guy is to not look so hard? The right one will find you. Do you believe me?
Mm-hmm.
Kristen, you are still so young in so many ways.
All right.
You want to go to lunch?
Great job of just timing, really take their time. You don't want to go dialogue to dialogue. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. Where's your car? Outside. And a lot of actors will do their dialogue like that. And there's no thought involved. You have to have some thinking going on because it humanizes you. Okay, next up is Erin Banks and Sean Durbin.
Are you going to say hello?
You're not here. You're dead.
Well, I am dead, but I'm still here.
Well, you're dead to me. I've been a widow for like 3 years.
Will you just try to calm down?
My mother was right. I should have never come back to this house.
You always did get mad when you didn't understand something.
Well, that clears everything up. I'm having a conversation with my dead wife. It upsets me.
I live here too.
So we're moving back in.
We?
Yeah, my fiance and I.
That's just terrific. You know, maybe we could split utilities.
Let me ask you something. Are you out on the street doing tricks?
I don't need to pull money. I'm dead. I don't need it.
Well, that's not what I heard.
You must be stupid because you don't realize that I'm even dead.
How long are you planning on staying?
You think you can live happily in this house? You can't because I'm not going anywhere.
You look sensational.
Go fuck yourself.
Thanks.
Camera actors. That's the difference between what we do and what the theater people do. It's about close-up. That's where you make your money in movies and television. Behavior and feelings. That's what it's all about. It's what it's always going to be about. So next we have Katie Oswald and Josh Moore.
Buddy, what's going on?
I've been played like a grand piano. Blue Star's gonna take the company and cut it up into little pieces.
I was afraid something like this would happen.
I've been bent over the sink of life and dry humped. I told my father and all those people it was in their best interest.
It's not your fault and it's not your decision.
I'm not gonna let it happen.
Don't cross Gecko. He'll crush you. You've worked way too hard to get to where you are. If Gordon doesn't buy Blue Star, someone else will, and who's to say that they won't do the same thing?
At least I won't be the one pulling the trigger.
Why are you doing this? And we are so close. The town is almost ours. And why would you throw away our future?
I can always work at the brokerage firm.
I don't want to just survive. I've been doing that my whole life.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
If you make an enemy out of Gordon Gecko, I'm not going to stand by you.
You really mean that? What do he promise you? To take you public? I guess without Gordon Gecko's money or seal of approval, I'm just not a hot investment anymore.
You're not so pure. You went after me with the same vengeance you went after Gordon Gecko. When I was down and out, Gordon helped me. You learn that once you've had money and lost it, it's a lot harder.
That's bullshit.
Buddy, I know you're not going to believe this, but I really do care about you. We could have made a really good team. It's just the way it goes. I'm sorry.
You walk out that door, and I'm changing the locks.
You know, make it work through you. You have to have the soul. It has to find, as Sandy Meisner used to say, its living roots in you. Keep that in mind. We'll see you again next week here on the Coaching Corner. I'm RJ Adams. And as always, you are you.